Man, I crushed that espresso this morning. Hi, my name's Thomas. I'm a high school teacher and a coffee enthusiast, and this is episode 2 of Lesson Planning Life. This might be an arrogant thing to say, but I'm pretty sure that subject expertise has very little to do with how great of a teacher you are. With access to the internet, you can watch, read, or listen to pretty much anything. And if that's the case, I spend a lot of time thinking about what even is the point of schooling and what is the role of teachers when all this information is out there now. I mean, just on your phone, you can learn a language, you can watch Nobel-winning lectures, you can have it write an entire essay for you on ChatGPT, and at least for me, I consume way more random facts in 1 week of scrolling on Instagram Reels than I probably ever did in high school. And I don't say any of this to demean education or being a teacher. I mean, I am one. But I think that the internet is just solidifying. Great teaching has never been about knowing more content. It's always been about creating better structures for people to grow in. I know in my own teacher trainings and grad classes, thinking more about what I was doing in the classroom really changed how I thought about my role and also the experiences that I've had as a student. I don't think that great teachers need to be experts. I think they need to set clear expectations, create intentional routines, care about every student, and offer honest feedback and accountability. If you can read the energy in your room and you're one lesson plan ahead of where you need to be, that's like 90% of a successful teacher's job. I mean, if you think about it, the most successful students are the ones who go beyond the lesson plan anyways. And I can't think of many situations where a great teacher who's really in tune with a student's needs and knows how to direct them and cheer them on would suffer from saying, I don't know. Especially if that student feels safe and encouraged and inspired. We want them to be doing it on their own anyway. That's like the entire goal. And this is the shift that I needed to bring into my own life. The last few years, I have listened to so many self-help podcasts, tried a bunch of different training plans, and bought all the nice gear. But I didn't need any more information or equipment. I just needed clarity and structure. And that's what a great teacher and a great classroom brings. Additionally, I realized that I was approaching my students with more compassion and patience and grace than I was giving myself. My internal dialogue, especially when it came to working toward my goals, was pretty cruel or avoidant. And that's why I started Lesson Planning Life. I wanted to build an environment that at least matched the level of care I was putting into my classrooms. I started to ask myself what would really change if I treated my life that way. And I designed a course the same way I would build any class I was teaching at school. And yes, that means having homework and deadlines and a level of accountability that I really needed. I would love to know your thoughts or stories of teachers that have impacted you in the comments below. You can also subscribe to my newsletter in the description or up on the screen. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week.